with us this evening. They have just left the recently left the Yester Hill after defeating the what was the like god that they were worshiping, Gathias. After defeating the heart of Gathias, which had corrupted the druids of Barovia and broken them from their curse, um, and then deciding to enlist their help in sending them after uh, members of Team Woe and say, go and ambush them, which likely will be something that I throw at them tomorrow. Um, don't worry, they won't watch this, so we're good. Um, you had a encounter with some wisps that you were
Will
easily
wisps.
the will-o-wisps that you were able to defeat. And as it is getting dark, you have been traveling and have come to the location of the Wizard's Tower. Um, you can see a light burning in the top floor. Looks like the flicker of candlelight or a lantern. There is also a um, jingled out wagon, a Vistani wagon that is parked out front. Um, it looks familiar. It nearly ran down the gnome. It had been
Oh, son of
seen
a bitch.
leaving the leaving Castle Ravenloft, being driven by a team of phantom steeds. Currently, it has no steeds hooked up to it, and it is just um, sitting there. So, how would you all be approaching this tower? It kind of sits on a small peninsula um, extending into the lake. So there's only really one way to approach it and stay dry, which is up the peninsula, or it is possible to try to make a more sneaky excursion into the by going through the water and coming up on the backside. Um, but that is
Is
up to
is
you.
Penelope still with us?
Penelope is still with you as far as in the mortal world. Oh yes, that's right. That's what I introduced right at the end, didn't I?
Yeah.
Yes.
Ha ha ha!
So did we kill the fox?
Fucking
Yeah.
a. That's right. I forgot how I ended my
Did
last
we kill
session.
this?
Oh, we
Yes.
didn't kill my sister.
I said, did we
I was
kill
just waiting
it?
until you were done talking, but I was
I'm
about to
so.
ask if it had come up.
Excellent, excellent,
I'm so.
excellent. Yes, so a small fox had approached and uh, revealed herself to be Penelope Wonky Cog. Um, as she transforms into her uh, fully humanoid gnome form as opposed to a hybrid or the fox shape that she was in.
I
Did
say
she
we kill
recognize
her
the wagon?
and frame the other people.
Yeah, so we'll
No, it's my sister.
Sacrifices must be made to clear my
No.
name.
so Penelope says that she is supposed to that you guys are both actually headed toward the same location. She says that she's supposed to meet up with Esmeralda at the Wizard Tower. Um,
I don't
and
trust
with
her.
her and with
She's
her
just a member of Strahd.
she is not. She is definitely a safe
She's been tainted.
companion. There is definitely a familial relationship, and you also um, let's see with a um, you notice something interesting. Um, she is carrying silver daggers.
Well, we
which,
gotta ask her why she's carrying silver daggers.
well, it's only somewhat that notices it. He was the one that rolled the perception check, even though I didn't ask him to, nor did I ask him to roll
I
an
was
insight
wrong.
check.
I rolled an insight check. I don't trust her. She spent time in Castle Ravenloft. She's been corrupted.
She's a von Wonky Cog and she's good to her name.
She's been corrupted.
So with your insight check, like how are you gauging whether she is whether she's been corrupted? Like what kind of things are you looking for?
I don't know. I guess a bite mark for starters, because we obviously know that one.
Yep. You've also been charmed before by Strahd, right?
Oh yeah, that is true.
So one of the things that you remember from that was it was difficult to even maintain a negative thought about him in your own mind, right? Like in that charmed kind of state. Um, you notice that as you've been walking with her for the day, coming to the tower, that so like Strahd, fucking goddamn son of a bitch, that little faggot's gonna die. Jesus, girl, no, you can't talk like that. That is not okay. She is not a fan of Strahd.
That's exactly what she wants me to believe.
That's fine if that's what you want to believe. Brother, I'm going to kill him.
Strahd or somewhat?
Oh, bring it on if you want to try and kill me right now.
Stop it!
I am going
You still want to know
to.
the story what the silver daggers are.
So there is a bit of a split between the um, clans of the werewolves or the were creatures. The I there are those that believe that they should serve Strahd and help with putting down any naysayers. They've also been um, some of the werewolves are able to actually move through the mist and have been responsible for bringing additional fresh souls into Barovia. There are those that believe that that is not the way forward, and um, that the werewolves should be free to make their own decisions. I was leading a resistance, and I was made an example of. And it is obvious that there is definitely a lot of trauma there, and that is what somewhat you pick up on is um, what had been done to her.
I guess there's no point in doing a detect magic and see if there's any divination magic on her, because Strahd can probably find you wherever he wants in his own little playground.
Yes, but that's why we're going to the Wizard's Tower. There is actually the Wizard's Tower was created by a wizard by the name of Aslan, who actually um, put up a incredible fight against uh, our good demon lord, and he created that tower, and it is surrounded by a field that actually repels magic other than Aslan's or Azan's or not. I can't remember the wizard's name. Hold on a second. That's gonna piss me off.
He's not a demon.
5 people.
Why does everyone keep calling him a demon? He's
Pull the
not a
lever to
demon.
save them, knowing it would destroy your.
Azkaban. Sorry, Azkaban was the name of the wizard. Now you're starting to talk like that weird fellow that broke me. Well, I broke myself out of prison. There is a horrible little insect man that Strahd has working for him, and he is constantly frustrated by people that call Strahd a demon when he is non-fiendish and is instead undead. Is this something that you remember from a dream?
Yeah.
All right.
I do remember they were wearing the wrong color of cloak. I am very green.
I'm going to do this one again.
Oh,
I'm
no.
sh-
I watched that, and they said dark as night. That means black.
that is true,
Green
but
is what I'm wearing.
I have to warn you. Isaac, the town guard, the the um the chief guard of Valaki is colorblind. So I don't know that he's going to see the difference. But you could try that in your trial.
No, we're not getting to trial. We're going to save the day.
We're going to settle out of court, if you will. All right. As it starts to get dark, she seems a lot more. She can hear the sound of wolves around. She does confirm that many of the wolves are spies for Strahd. And as you are approaching the wizard's tower, um, she pulls out um, a small device and kind of it is a thin um, length of some type of like almost like ivory with a copper coil laced around it and whispers into it aimed at the tower and she does she kind of looks confused. She's like, I'm not getting any kind of reply, but Esmeralda has told me not to be very careful approaching the tower because of the defenses there.
Well, what's the hang up? How are we supposed to get in if we can't go through the front gate?
I don't know. Um, somewhat. What's your passive perception again?
20.
20. Okay. I'm sure at least one of them has failed their um, stealth checks, even though, but there are definitely individuals that are approaching from the south. A pack of them, if you will.
Well, is there a spot that we can kind of hide off?
Um, are you looking at trying to hide in the woods, or are you looking at trying to um, hide like on the island or on the peninsula island there?
I'm going to ask Penelope what she thinks. Like, does she have any idea who would be coming up behind us or from the south? And should we beat it to the tower? Should we What is she thinking? She's going to be the smartest one of this area.
She doesn't seem to be thinking as much as when you turn to look at her. She is bristled, and then you watch as the hair on the back of her neck stands up, and the hair on the back of her neck become longer as she transforms, and you hear bones snap into place, and her legs kick back at the knees, and her um, actually her feet start to extend, and she becomes this half snarling beast and half your sister, and says, "We have company, brother."
She's half man, half pig, half bear.
Not half pig, half bear.
Well, I'm going to take that as she feels threatened. So, suppose we better. I don't know. Pinion's going to get ready for a fight.
All righty. All right. So this is the location that you are currently at, just at the base. It's mostly um, open ground that you had been moving over in order to get to this location, kind of wide open. There's tall grass that you could possibly hide in, but it is the perfect location for, it's the same kind of scrub brush that you see here on the map, and anyone with a good nose would be able to um, find you and discover you without the use of their eyes. Um, and the individuals coming for you are better with their nose than they even are with their eyes at finding things. So, what is the plan overall?
How far away are they?
It's tough to say. Go ahead and do a perception check.
Are they within 600 feet?
They are not.
I too can tell they may or may not be within 600 feet.
So one of the things that you're noticing was if it was people that were coming, it would be easier to tell. But all of the brush that you were moving through, like Pinion, you were barely able to look above it, uh, and are kind of following along with it, and or even riding on top of Piston in order to be able to actually um, see over this scrub brush. But it's a uh, there is a sufficient amount of of shrub cover for there to be 20 wolves head toward you and not be able to fully see them.
But we can't get into the tower.
You can attempt to get into the tower.
Yeah, but Penelope just said be careful about it before
She did.
she wolfed out.
She did say be careful about it.
Well, I suppose we'll get ready for a fight with our backs up against the tower and see if we come up with a good plan at some point.
Wait, so we're already at the tower? I thought we were on the other side, like looking at it from across the water.
You were. I don't have a map of across the water from it. So I'm just putting you down, letting you know that you can start to formulate how you would like to position yourself, if you so choose.
I mean, I didn't know what we had for a time frame. My only thought was I could fly, and I don't know how many people I could carry, but and I don't know if Miev can turn into somebody that can fly. But I mean, we could kind of go that route over the water. But
Are you looking at flying up to the top of the tower?
The
that's an
problem
option.
isn't the problem isn't getting over to it. It's going to be opening that door.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I suppose anybody knows knock.
Oh no! Oh, I can lockpick it. It's a wizard tower. It's a wizard tower. I ain't touching no locked door.
It could be fun.
And I don't have the ability to know not to touch a wizard door. You could roll this. Okay, maybe I don't know what a 15 would give me with the door.
What did you just roll?
I rolled an Arcana check.
Yeah. I would say that you said it was a 15.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's enough to know, that the way that she describes this Azkaban as being a wizard that took on, um, Strahd one-on-one, likely means that he was, um, likely a very powerful wizard, and that he lived in this tower for over 100 years. Um, think about how much more powerful you all have become in the, week and a half that or the week that you've been here in Barovia. All right, and now imagine spending 100 years here and being able to collect resources and knowledge, all of which a lot of which has been stripped out of this tower, but there was no way to strip out the, power that this tower has. One of the things that you notice as you get closer to it is that, Miev, your as almost like how you can tell that your fingers are able to move, right? But then when your hand goes numb, even though you're not trying to move your fingers at that point, you lift it, you can feel it like going numb. There is a part of you that seems to go numb the closer that you get to the tower. And you can feel that if you were within 15 feet of the tower, being able to, cast Moonbeam is not going to be possible.
That seems like a problem.
Can we ask Penelope if Esmeralda's in the tower or just start shouting for good old Ezzy?
Um, yeah, so she starts to shout for Esmeralda, um, kind of like a weird version of Rapunzel. Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair to me, and there doesn't seem to be any response that she's getting. But there is um, a response that does happen, which is stepping out of the brush, um, is a single large wolf. Um, and Next to him, another large wolf. You watch as the wolf on the left kind of nods at the wolf on the right, and the wolf on the right sits, and the wolf on the left suddenly raises up into also a hybrid form as it kind of stands up onto its legs and its back ripples out. Penelope, it's so good to see you. You were given, you missed your trial at the Wolf Den. Perhaps you'd be willing to accompany us now, and we can have you seek retribution for your crimes against the clan. You can come with me willingly, or we can drag you by the nape of your neck. Penelope seems frozen in fear, and it is the first time that you actually watch her speechless, which is something that you have not seen in your life, Pinion.
Yeah, we're going to go right up next to her and a little bit in front of her. And then we're going to ask what's going on.
This doesn't include you, Furless. This is clan business. And you hear an echo of howls that begin to come out of that are closer now, directly in, and you start to see this growing pairs of eyes that are starting to line up around the entrance to or the small narrow way to the tower.
So they're blocking us from going into the tower?
Blocking
Or
you from
from...
being able to retreat from the tower.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to ask Penelope, I'm going to try to get her attention, get her eyes like, do you want to go with these guys in any way, shape, or form?
The smell of acrid urine begins to pool at her feet. And she seems to only give you that answer in reply.
Right.
That means no.
Pinion turns back to the chatty wolf and says, there you have your answer. You pissed her off. She's not coming with you.
She don't look pissed off, dude.
Pissed off, pissed on.
No, that
It
means
all
that looks
involves the acrid
terrified.
smell of urine.
It looks like she rolled a 1 on her frightful presence check.
She still made herself repulsive.
You watch as this wolf moves up and opens its jaws to grab onto the back of Penelope's to Penelope's neck. She is, like I said, still frozen there, and and
He's swinging distance. If he's doing that, I'm. Let's roll for initiative. Let's go.
all right, we roll for initiative.
My history check was on the lovely vampire friend of ours.
The lovely vampire. You mean the wizard?
No, of like Strahd and understanding what vampires. There's a certain something that vampires can't just walk into a building.
And what was your check? I can't see it.
It was 19.
19.
I
Yes.
not.
Yes, you do know that.
Yeah. Okay. I might just go open this door then.
Okay. Excellent. All right, let's go ahead and don't mind the amount of dice that show up on the screen.
That's not so bad.
No. We don't need Rictavia's wagon to show up there. All right.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Animate object.
What object? What object are you animating?
Hypothetically, could I animate the wagon?
Well, I think I'm gonna go first, guys.
Put.
What makes
I
you
don't
think
have
that?
that spell, but
You don't have that
Dang it,
spell?
I don't think she can cast
I don't
fifth
have
level
it
spells yet.
prepared.
You don't have it
Is
prepared?
anime object 5th level?
But that'd be fun.
Put animate object in the chat.
I just was thinking of it.
Can you put animate object in the chat? Or do you not
No,
have
I
it
don't
in
have
your
it.
Okay.
Well, we could. I mean, I could pull it up and.
I think it's a 5th level spell though.
It is a 5th level spell.
So you don't have access to
Yeah.
5th level spells? It's
I
also
don't.
it's the other piece of it is that it is a the wagon is a magical item.
Say it's
It-
also not a druid spell, but that would be an interesting twist to things. Throw that into combat.
Suddenly the wagon becomes I'm here to help.
So what would
Esmeralda,
you what would its size what would its size technically be?
large for sure. Yeah.
Yep,
If
you can count it. It just counts as
But can it be
4 objects then.
But can a magic item be animated? I believe it has to be a common object. If it was a regular Vistani wagon, I think you'd be good. But because it is a wagon that you can speak a command word and have magical enchanted or spectral horses show up, I don't think it would work. So, it didn't work, but then there's just a random wagon going past the. I animate the tower. Holy shit.
Don't
All right.
give me ideas.
I know.
Baba Yaga's hut.
Baba Yaga's hut has already had animate object cast on it for sure. Many
Animates
times.
the water. She's the water bender.
All right, so as we kick into this
I do have shape water.
combat, let's go ahead and see if I can find some.
You are correct, Nick. You cannot.
Not for a.
Not magical items.
All right.
Well, guys, I'm going to take a lot of damage, but I'm going to do what I said I was going to do.
All right, here we
Walking
are.
through the front door?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so somewhat.
Hey,
You
You
want me to dispel magic on it first?
See, the thing is about the whole you feeling numb, I have a feeling there is no magic going on in that thing.
That's valid. That's valid.
There is one person's magic that does still work in that place. That's for sure.
Because that's how wizards are. They make so they can use it. They just make sure their enemy can't.
Yep. Nuclear deterrence. All right. So, as you come to, go ahead and move yourself up to the door. As you come to the door, you see a door in front of you that has a series of baubles on it, and with your perception check, you're able to quickly, which with your passive perception, you're able to quickly look it over and notice that there is an inscription on the door that within these tiles the path lies untold. 5 symbols of power and a story to unfold, blah 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 blah. But you can check the door handle if you would like.
I feel like I shouldn't, but I kind of just want to.
All right. As you grab onto one of the door handles and give it a quick
I
tug,
like this.
you watch as a stream of lightning shoots out from the tower. A fanning of lightning energy fans out from the tower, and everyone within 20 feet of the tower takes 15 points of damage.
Would that include me?
That definitely includes you. You are up at the door.
I just didn't know it was like 15 out from where it was shooting.
Wait, we gotta put the symbols in order from what? Darkness to light.
Let me make sure though that I don't. I said within 20 feet, right? Let me double check here. Oh yeah, the only person that's within 20 feet is currently.
That's me.
I should have said 50 feet, but we're going to go ahead and go with it. I have to read over my notes here. So if it's activated again, it will be a larger spread. All right. As you feel the...
What am I concentrating on?
it probably is an old concentration. Go to your effects, and you're concentrating on Zephyr Strike. If you probably even have taken a long rest since then, so I dropped that for you. All right.
All right. Perfect.
Your concentration saving throw is not necessary. All right, that was your action.
Can I take a long rest?
You use spells during your interaction with the will-o-wisp. So.
It's only one, but
Nope.
nice. I'm back, maybe.
Nope. All right. Any bonus actions for somewhat?
No, I don't have anything to do.
All right. One of the things that you did notice as you were approaching the tower, there is a set of rickety stairs on the side of the tower that might be utilized.
Oh, I'll just use my bonus action to move 30 feet over there then.
All right. I have moved you off of your turn order, so move you back and go ahead and move over. It's not letting you?
I have a picture of a door.
Yeah.
Ah! Does everyone have a picture of a door? That is wrong. Let's go back to the fight. All right, someone has moved over to the side entrance.
Yeah, that'll work. I guess, how much from that wagon to here was there? Oh,
It was 20. It was 25 feet. Yep. All right.
60. Perfect.
All right. Next up is the first werewolf. it is going to run up here and look at Sir Arthur. And while looking at Sir Arthur and snarling in his face, he is going to reach out and claw against Pinion's face. Does a 10 hit? It does not. It turns fully to Pinion, makes its second claw attack. Does a 15 hit?
Pinion raises his shield to knock that one away too.
Fuck. All right. We have a... All right. So that is the end of its turn. Sir Arthur, you are up.
I'm really wishing we would have re-silvered my longsword, but
We don't have a lot of time.
I know we haven't.
One of the things that is an option is for you to be able to use the shard of the silvering that had fallen off and use it as a dagger.
Don't roll a 1 or you're going to cut your hand.
I'm just gonna make attack my longsword.
All right, sounds good.
It's a 22 hit.
A 22 absolutely hits this werewolf.
Seven ain't bad.
With
Excellent.
13 points of damage goes slashing across the werewolf's throat. And as it gashes open his throat, you watch it immediately stitch itself back together, and it snarls looking at you and says, I'm going to peel that armor off of you piece by piece.
Well, bring it on, woman. I'm attacking again. Fuck.
As you come down with your longsword, it gets into his clavicle, and he turns, and it clangs to the ground.
Like within arm's reach, or where is like?
With a bonus action, you could pick it up.
All right, I'll burn my bonus action and pick it up.
All right.
Great start.
Miev, you're up.
What?
I didn't even attack. I tried getting this door open.
I want
You use
to
your action to try to open. Okay.
We're gonna bring that bad boy out.
Somewhat. I'll still let you use your 3 attacks that you get in your first turn, since I said it burned your action to be able to do what you did, even though it could be an object interaction. So
I mean, I think deciphering between what the door meant and everything, I think it was valid.
Yeah, but I'm also the DM, so I get to decide.
That's fair.
We ripped that one right away.
All right, Miev casts Moonbeam and hits right there. All right. You watch as the werewolf becomes a naked human being. Still, though, because Moonbeam reveals their true form, right? It can?
They
have to make that Constitution save.
Or does it make them change, or does it make them...
No, it reverts to its original form.
That's right.
Yeah, if they fail,
you can't assume a different form until it leaves it. Yeah.
But they also make the saving throw at disadvantage.
All right, Constitution saving throw. Here we go. All right, so it turns into a humanoid form.
Do we recognize it? Have we seen this person before?
No,
So just some naked dude just chilling.
just naked dude chilling.
Do they look like a Barovian, or do they look like an Outlander?
Way too well
Can we tell?
fed to be a Barovian and not dead in the eyes. But you've met Barovians that were not dead in the eyes before. One of the things that Penelope had also stated was that werewolves can move through the mist. And so this person could be from anywhere. He didn't seem to have much of a Barovian accent, but he was talking with a mouthful of teeth at the time.
Interesting.
Oh, we'll take care of that. We're going to
but-
remove some of those teeth right now.
But you do notice that with his change, I did not roll for the creature next to him. The creature next to him is in their true form.
Yeah, it's supposed to make the save to not take damage. They both do.
Yeah. And
it just doesn't revert to it. It's a different form if it's not a shapeshifter.
yes, so I still need to make the check. And how much damage was it? 7? Or have
I
you
haven't
made?
rolled it yet.
Go ahead and roll it so that it starts on its turn. But
Yeah.
all right.
10.
Just for the sake of simplicity, I am going to do it now because otherwise I have the tendency to forget such things. So
Okay, the
10
wolf
points
takes
of-
half, and the werewolf takes full.
Yep. All right. Next, do you have any bonus actions you're going to do?
I'm
Or any movement?
just gonna stay.
I want you to stay. All right. Out of the brush steps another wolf creature, which runs up and does an attack against the paladin. After
Just
witnessing,
flirting with that 20.
come on, baby, that's what I need. That's what I need. Comes in with a slashing attack and then comes down trying to bite. And you watch as it chips a tooth on your armor and yelps as it takes 1d4 damage just trying to bite into you. Maybe not realizing that there was actually a little bit of silver filigree to your armor as it chomps in and yelps as its jaw is bloodied by a piece of your armor. Fucking ridiculous. All right. That was the werewolf. And we're going to go ahead and move on to members of. Let me get through. There we go. The wolf group. Another wolf appears and stays in position. Penelope Wonky Kong, after seeing her adversary reduced to humanoid form, steps forward and attempts to flash at the werewolf leader. And with a 21, she succeeds. And so, with her silver dagger, in her gloved hand, she does 6 points of damage to the werewolf leader. Oh, not that one. Yes. All right. And you watch as he snarls and says, "This is exactly why you'll be brought in front of the tribunal." All right. This werewolf goes ahead and attacks with advantage at Penelope. A 15 hits.
Good old pack tactics.
Good old pack tactics. And does 10 points of damage to Penelope, who, as the wolf bites in and starts to tear away some of her flesh, the flesh immediately returns back, and the werewolf bites and gnashes at the piece of meat that it has pulled away from her, and realizes it'll need to move to a different target. Pinion, you're up.
All right. Gonna take a couple swings here at this the head werewolf with Warhammer. That 15 hit.
A 15 hits.
All right. And where'd my damage for that go? Oh, come on, man. Damage roll +5 all day.
Alrighty.
Should roll.
It did.
There we go. And then we'll take my second attack.
I believe that's also radiant damage, Nick. So it's
Yes, it is. Does a 14 hit?
A 14 does hit.
For another. Ooh, that was a better one. 12 more points of radiant damage. And then for my bonus action, I'm going to tell Piston to bite that wolf in the face. "13 on the wolf for Piston."
It's interesting. So the Warhammer that you're using in your D&D Beyond is not marked as magical. So if you could, or is it, maybe it's that I need to update your.
It's the infusion. It should be infused on there.
Why is my D&D Beyond update not okay? All right, I'm gonna have to
Let me check
manually.
real
I'm gonna have
quick.
to manually put it in. That's fine. Minus.
My infusions are holding up with this magic stuff so far, yeah?
So far, so good. All right. A 13 does hit the werewolf, so go ahead and roll the damage for that as well.
And this is force damage from Piston.
Correct. All right. Not showing up as applying. Good to go. All right. That werewolf is now bloodied.
I'm aiming for that wolf's face so it quits talking so much.
Take its jaw off.
Take the leader out first.
All right, that's it for me. There we go. Now Steel Defender already went. So we should be back to top of the order.
All right. Somewhat, what you got?
I think I might have to step out. Yeah, I might have to. How far away is this guy? Yeah, we'll just get rid of him.
Yeah.
That ain't gonna hit him.
It does not.
No.
That does, though.
What have you done? 13 does hit.
$19 damage.
From that magic ass bow.
19 damage.
Is it dead?
I'm finding out. Hold on one second. It is not.
Well, he gets a third attack then.
Wait, did we determine whether you had a third attack?
You said I did!
All right.
We did. We have it on camera.
Roll your damage. Hopefully you don't get more than 5.
Yeah, he's dead. Because I also have my sneak damage I'm gonna add to it.
Nice.
And on top of another D8.
All right. 33 points of damage. All right. So as you shoot, it goes through its neck and you watch as both him and the wolf next to him, as the arrow just pierces through like an overdrawn, as it just slices through the werewolf like butter. It hits the wolf behind him as it thuds into the ground. And the werewolf, as it is crumpling to the ground, looks at Penelope and says, "Kirill will," and collapses to the ground. And Penelope tries to kick some dirt at his face, and instead just splashes him with mud and feels kind of bad about it. But not really.
Pea mud.
Pea mud? That's the worst kind of mud. All right. Sir Arthur, you can hear other werewolves and wolves that are starting to move up. You have
Time out. I only moved 5 feet. I got 55 more feet.
Go ahead and move your fucking 55 more feet then.
I'll move up the sideway.
All right. Where are you going?
I was gonna move up here. I guess I gotta know. So that's 30 right there, right?
That is 30 right there.
I started here.
Correct.
Alright, I'll keep going. 5, 10, 15. Is this the side entrance now? Or do I need to keep going?
You would need to keep going.
Oh, I see it now.
Did you just
I'm
transport?
not trying to jump off. I'm not trying to jump off, but yeah, it dropped me, is what happened. I think that's 60. I don't think I can quite get all the way up there. I think that's 60 right there.
Alrighty.
Let's just go right there.
Moving on up. All right.
Alright, you guys have fun. I got one of them down for you.
One werewolf gurgles. Sir Arthur, you're up.
So what were you saying about me hearing more werewolves coming?
You have one that is just down there to your south, and you can hear more that are approaching.
Okay. Well, in the time being, to give somewhat time to find his way in, I'm just gonna deal with one in front of me. You said I've got a shard that I can use as a dagger, correct?
You can, yes.
Alright, well, my longsword didn't do me a lot of good, so I'll try that. Should you only just roll like I would for my longsword, or
roll your longsword and then roll 1d4 damage for your plus your modifier. All right, a 16 hits.
Is it? It's /R, correct?
/R,
yes.
Space, 1d4 plus. What's your?
5.
5?
Plus 5.
Oh, whoops.
Did you have a question about what to roll?
Apparently.
Wow.
9 points of damage. So as you put away your longsword and then grab the shard out of your kind of like tucked into your belt and slice across using a backhanded technique, which is not very actually effective in real life, but is amazing in the fantasy world. You are actually able to do 9 points of damage, and you watch as it tries to smile through it and then realizes it's not reconstituting itself. Stop doing passive perception checks or whatever the heck you're doing as a hidden roll.
No, I was testing something. I literally
Sounds-
rolled exactly what he rolled.
All
I was
right.
just saying if
Second
you needed
attack.
the space or not, and you do.
Nat fucking
There it
20.
is.
All right.
There it is.
Stab him in the eye. As you stab him in the eye, you do
No,
7 more points of damage.
Well,
Don't say.
but
Don't
it's
say
a
it.
crit, right?
Don't say it.
right.
Yep. So 17 points of damage, as it is immediately
Spell that
bloodied
first
in
level
its
spell
eye.
slot. Spell that first level spell slot.
Would you like to do any bonus
Spell
actions?
the. Spell that.
Do it. Smite.
Smite him.
You start to hear a
By the way,
chorus
you
of.
want to.
You start to hear a chorus from the rest of the party. Smite, 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 smite.
Roll another 2d8. Or wait, or do you just add 10 to it? Is
We can
that what
add
you're
10 to
doing
it.
for
That's
your
fine.
crit?
We'll add 10 to it. Why not?
All right.
All right. And with 19 more, you watch as suddenly as it stabs into his eye, you watch as his skull becomes visible inside of his head, as suddenly the radiant damage detonates inside of his eye and explodes. He's going to have a splitting headache, but he's still up on his feet.
All right. Well,
Miev, would you like to finish off this little bastard?
Yeah, I'll just put him in the moonbeam. Just about there.
All right. Go ahead and roll me some damage.
All I see is a beam of light moving.
Let me do my Constitution saving throw with disadvantage. Does a 12 make it?
Nope.
All right. 6 points of
DC 13.
6 points of damage. So as it's still reeling back from its stab in the eye, you watch as suddenly the spotlight hits him, and he takes one final applause with his arms extended as he howls into the night and collapses forward, dead.
oof.
Anything else that Miev will be doing?
Yeah. Can I use my ice knife on that wolf down there?
Yes, you may.
Roll it for me.
My
There it is.
untouched werewolf, indeed.
I like that roll.
Go ahead and roll your damage. Roll it normal or with a critical. If you roll it normal, it gets plus 10.
I'll do the plus 10. That was a good
All
call.
right. That was a great call, as suddenly the werewolf looks like it has swallowed too much ice cream and suddenly has a terrible, terrible headache. Go ahead and roll the
It also has to make a dex save.
dex save for splatter damage. Come on, baby.
Yep.
You can do this. Come on, baby.
Didn't everyone 5 feet and 5 feet of it?
Oh my gosh, that was close.
It makes that.
So it takes still
I think Is it all or nothing? I don't remember Ice Knife.
I think
Looks like it's all or nothing.
Yeah.
yeah, I think so.
All
For
right.
the explosion.
Floating ice shards now surround the werewolf. Any movement from Miev?
I'll stay here.
All right. That werewolf is dead. Let's go ahead and take him off of the battlefield as he evaporates from the moon shining on him. All right.
You know, you think Strahd would have destroyed the moon by now, and the moonbeam would never happen.
All right. This wolf moves up to attempt to attack. Does not have any allies nearby it. Comes to bite into Piston. Does a 16 hit
16
Piston?
hit? Sure does.
All right. Going down for real. All right, 8 points of damage to Piston.
Woo!
Owie, owie.
Gotta make a strength save, Piston.
Against its bite or be knocked prone.
Unless Piston's a construct.
He is.
I don't know if that's
But
a
there's
creature or not, but it won't matter.
He is not immune to being knocked prone. If it was poison or anything like that, that would be the case. All right.
He's fine.
Another wolf comes in. Starts to move forward. One takes the dash action. Penelope is up. And she takes a swipe at the wolf with her claws.
Girl
22 hits.
on Wonky Kong.
And nearly immediately bloodies that wolf. Seems that the wolves aren't too bad. This feels like the Burgomaster's mansion all over again.
It does.
What's the story with the werewolf right in front of me?
The
It's
werewolf
dead.
right in front of you is dead.
Okay.
It had its throat blown out by a
A 308 round just went right through it.
missile.
That's right.
Massive bulleted into the other one. Nice shot from the grassy knoll.
Yeah.
All right, this one moves up right next to Piston and takes its claw attack. There's a 14 hit Piston.
It does not.
All right. attempts to bite Piston. $15 does not hit either, does it?
It does.
It does. It meets. All right, you watch
15
this.
meat.
All right, 3 points of damage to Piston. Piston also makes a Constitution saving throw to see whether or not he'll contract lycanthropy. He
Do you think he's immune?
is actually a carrier now, so anyone who
God.
cuts themselves on anything that Piston has, they could contract secondary lycanthropy. All right, we'll see if that plays out later. Pinion, you're up.
All right.
What would happen if he killed Piston?
What's that? Piston
What
would,
happens if he killed him?
he might become a vampire. I don't know. The rules are real vague on it.
I was just like, isn't it still a vendor construct?
That undead construct, that was my first car.
All right. We're going to move into position and cast Tasha's Caustic Brew. Cast spell.
Why is Sir Arthur at 0 hit points? What happened to him?
It should have full hit point.
I think I might have hit something on your character sheet. Hold on 1 second. Let's go ahead and bop you back up to full hit points.
How do I move this again?
With the rotator, your
There we go.
wheel. Oh, you're gonna lay it right across
There we
those
go.
two, aren't you?
Just gonna try. There we go. All right. So they don't take damage right off the bat, but the next time they have to do a DC 15 dex throw.
All right, a 16, one makes it. Ooh, no, not you. Do what I say. All right.
They both make it. Bunch of bastards.
Bastards indeed.
And then for Pinion's bonus, he's going to tell the Piston to take a bite out of that wolf. So, Force Empowered Rend.
That hits.
You will take it in damage. That is not what we're looking for. 3 more points.
You have dead. Dead. Anything else that Piston would like to do? No? Anything that Pinion would like to do?
No. Pinion's good. Piston will move over to put himself in between Pinion and Sir Arthur. So he'll fill in that little spot.
Scurries around Penelope and is in place. All right.
Yay! I'm gonna check for traps and go up this ladder.
We still have individuals that are entering the fight.
Would be why they're highlighted.
That one is dead. Oh.
Oops.
The heck is...
Okay.
Jesus.
Nope. Let's just keep having... Where is... Ah, did you get taken off of the turner? No. Why are you...
No.
Talking about me? I'm at the top.
Yeah, there we go. All right, go ahead and make your dexterity saving throw.
What?
Go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw. All right, with a 17, you watch as the rickety rickety scaffolding that has been placed on the outside of this starts to tear away from the tower. You are able though to shift your weight and grab onto a piece of rock and kind of shift it back into place. And you now realize that your body weight shifting back and forth is what is keeping this construct of ancient wood still attached to the tower. There are areas that that there was like planks sticking out of the rock that it had been attached to, and those pieces have started to rot and are now pulling away. And so now this scaffolding that is set up alongside the outside of the tower is now kind of rocking away from the tower. So you'll be able to continue, but you are balancing this Jenga tower of wood as you are continuing to move up it.
Okay.
All right, so you continue,
Sure.
and you are now at the we'll go ahead and move.
What's that noise?
Yes, you are very large, but you have moved up to the first section of the tower and are now starting to move up the outside. You can go ahead and make another dexterity saving throw. All right, so in your turn, you move up the side of the tower and are now nearing the third floor, which actually has a opening that you can move inside of on your next turn.
Dang.
When you on your next turn, you'll actually be able to get visibility on the rest of the battle happening and be able to shoot from an elevated position, giving you advantage on all your attacks.
So that's what 90 feet got me.
Fucking 90 feet. Fucking 90 goddamn feet. You son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. You know, you know what?
Hey, at least it's not Baldur's Gate 3 where being at an elevated position does give you a lot of benefits.
Well, we're going to give you benefits to it.
I was just trying to get into the tower.
All right, so you are 90 feet above. And I don't know if you know this, but werewolves don't often use their spears to chuck at things. So you'll be able to attack and not be attacked. So fuck you very much.
Again, my
Fucking
thought
dream
process was
position.
that was a way to get into the thing without messing with the door. It just so happened the bonus was that I'm on top.
That is true. All right. Let's see, who do we have here? That is a dead wolf. Miev, you're up.
Skip
Wait.
me.
Yep, we did skip
Yeah.
you. Sir Arthur, you're up.
All right. Well, I'm gonna
That's
pull
the
my
curse of-
longsword back out. And
That's the curse of
attack the
Strahd.
one.
The paladin gets skipped.
That's the curse.
That's the actual curse after all this time, you guys.
Does 17 hit that wolf?
17 hits the wolf.
All right. If that doesn't kill him, I'm attacking again.
It
I
does.
don't know if he was hurt or not already.
It does not kill him. But it does
14
bloody the
hit.
fuck out of him. 14 hits. Is that the damage?
All right, another 14. Yep.
That kills him.
All right. And I'm gonna position myself here in front of Penelope.
All right. After your hit, you hear a desperate call come out from the wolves. And you watch as this wolf steps forward but does not advance.
Hey, what about me?
Go ahead, Miev. You're up.
I think I'm
Moonbeam?
Yep, move that moonbeam again. It's gonna come down here.
Ooh. Constitution saving throw. Disadvantage. Werewolf versus Moonbeam. No good. Roll that beautiful damage. As the wolf attempts to save.
Damn. Rolling low tonight.
right. Any other actions from Miev right now?
Yeah, I'll use another ice knife on probably this wolf down here.
Sounds good. Go ahead and roll it.
Damn.
A 2 does not hit.
He still has to make his dex save.
Correct.
They both do, don't they?
Yes, they do.
Yes.
What's your DC? Is it more than an 8?
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah,
it
I think
is.
I think it starts at 8,
13?
and then you get a lot of pluses.
Ah! Flirted with that 19. All right, go ahead and roll your shatter damage. You watch as the
I think you
werewolf
need to
kind of.
download the mod that gives you better dice there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not doing any favors tonight.
She's got the dice not so nice working right now.
Yeah, truly.
But still, you watch as ice shards rip through the fur of giving a nice hot spot, which is really, really painful for the dogs. They'll be looking at it until it continues to fester the wound even more. You watch as this werewolf decides that this fight is not worth it. Backs away, slinking back into the shadows. It seems that everyone is going to be doing that. And so, as they make the retreat and I end combat, everyone go ahead and get the chance to make a attack against a werewolf or a wolf as it vacates the area. We'll see who lives and who dies. So go ahead and make your one parting attack that you were able to against a creature within 30
How
feet.
far can werewolves move?
What's that?
How far can werewolves move?
They have full cover once they get to a certain position.
Alright.
Not 2/3 cover, because you would just fucking ignore that. Go ahead and make your roll. Make your shot. All right.
I don't. That's 12.
12 doesn't hit, right?
A 12 does hit.
12 hits. All right, so the wolf that would have been in the line of fire for that is gonna take.
My shot was at this guy running away.
This one running away.
Yeah, that is already disappeared.
All right, 11 fire damage on the one
Yeah.
that is now dead.
Yep, I already killed him because once I heard that you were attacking him, he was dead. You hear satisfying yelps as all of your attacks land and either kill outright the wolves or expedite the retreat of the werewolves. Penelope starts to collapse into tears. And
we do a quick prestidigitation so she no longer smells like pee.
Nice.
And then I comfort her and just double check and make sure she's good and want to try to get to safety.
I counterspell is just whatever that one is.
You do not. All right. You're going to go ahead and
my ancestor
I will give
somewhat comes out and does it.
One of the things that you can feel somewhat is that in your movement up, you know that on one of your rolls you met the DC and therefore beat it. Do you recommend your party members following you or trying to go through the door?
No. No. Unless Sir Arthur wants to break his ankle or anybody wants to break their ankle, go ahead and follow me. Just stay down there.
No.
Figure the door out.
All right.
No, we fought off the wolves. We'll wait for you to open the door.
Wow.
I attack Sir Arthur.
No. Stop it.
I hide. I duck
All right.
and hide.
And he rope tricks. He's gone.
As you get close to the window that you can step through, you're kind of standing on the ledge of that and you are shooting your bow. As you start to move closer to the window, you feel the hair underneath your hood begin to kind of start to stand up. Would you like to
Oh,
continue?
the hood on his green cloak?
The hood on his very green, distinctive cloak that is different from everyone else's cloak and should be admissible in a fair court and trial.
Yes.
Starts to stand up on edge. You continue through the window, you said?
Yeah, sure, why not?
All right. Go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw.
If I die, guys, I die.
If he dies, he dies.
Not
14.
today.
14. God damn it.
That's the muttering of somebody making their save.
No, he did not.
Holy shit.
Boo.
31 points of damage to
Oh,
someone.
So is this like going in? Like trying to go into it?
Correct.
Okay. Well, did I make it in?
No. Would you like to attempt again? When you fail your Constitution saving throw. Okay, so one of the effects of electricity is that it really seizes up the body, right? And sometimes you can force your way through it, sometimes you don't. You were not able to force your way through, but you did still take all the damage.
Yeah, you guys
At least
gotta
there's
figure out the door.
One of the things you notice is that was 2d10 more than the last time. Last time it was 2d10. This time it was 4d10. Would you like to try again?
No, they have to open the door. Or we're just gonna be stuck.
Fair enough. All right. I'm going to put the... What you notice about this door is that the tiles are movable. Like they move up and shift over, and that seems to be the combination to be able to open up the door. One of the things that you recognize is that, or that is possible, is that the next higher level of damage may be done the next time you attempt to open the door and it is unsuccessful. So the lightning that you have seen kind of arcs over the entire tower as an attempt is made on it. And so when you attempt to open it up, you'll need to have decided and typed into the chat what order you would like each of the tiles to be in. So the 5 symbols are a bat, an owl, a moon, a new moon, the sun, and a castle, which looks a lot like Castle Ravenloft. I'm going to go grab my drink while you all discuss in which order to put these tiles.
I don't know. If it's from
So-
darkest to light, wouldn't Ravenloft be the darkest place?
Maybe.
I think so.
So we have Ravenloft. And then a new moon gives off no light.
Well, so I don't know if it's in reference to like actually light or if it's in reference to like the history of Barovia. Because the sun could either be the sun or it could be the symbol of the Morning Lord. In which case, the wizard who lives in this tower is more aligned, I think, with the druids, which I'm guessing is the owl, than the Morning Lord. So that changes that lineup.
All right, so what order do we want to go in? I mean, if we're going darkest to light, I think Ravenloft's the first one.
Right.
Or
Just
is it
know
just...
I just want
Go
to point
ahead.
out, you guys get it wrong, I'm dead. Not to put that on you.
You're the one that tried to
all.
go in the window.
Yeah, but I can be the one to actually try the door. So
It
I
doesn't
can
matter.
Oh, because
I'm still
everybody
within
will take
50
it.
feet of it.
Oh yeah. Well, the other thing is from darkest to light. Is it a possible one that we're thinking outside of like too abstract and
Yeah, is
it's
it
just
literal or
the kind right the tiles? Which one's darkest? Which one's lightest?
the tiles colored?
Was that a question or was that a comment?
Yeah.
Are the
I mean,
are the
kind of.
are the tiles colored?
Yeah.
They are colored the way that they are
Okay, so they're all the
colored.
same.
Yep.
So I do think Ravenloft has to go first. And then it's either the bat or the moon.
Well, when do bats come out?
At night.
Do bats come out before or after owls?
I mean, I think it's about the same time. Bats might come out before. They come out kind of at dusk, typically.
What if it was Ravenloft, new moon, owl, bat, sun?
I mean, I can see how that makes sense.
First thing that happens is we kill somewhat. It's not going to go well.
Can our paladin fly up and bring him down?
I don't know. He's starting to shoot at me, so.
Not does our paladin want to fly up and get him? Can our paladin do it?
I bet he's not strong enough.
Oh, now see that he's totally.
Oh, now he's starting to doubt himself.
So if we do drop him because we made the wrong choice, then we can just fetch him.
Yeah, as long as he falls
taking
down,
the
you're going to be able to touch him for Revivify.
See, we're fine.
Yeah, as long as there's a diamond laying about somewhere nearby, everything's going to be fine.
It's worth only 500 gold.
I still feel like we should just fly him up. Get him clear.
But see, I just
I didn't
figured
get.
if we made the wrong choice and then we do drop him, then we can fly up and get him so we can heal him.
Am I like on top of the thing still? Right?
Mhm. Yeah.
I go back.
Or
That
are you trying to get back down?
No.
I thought he was trying to get inside. I thought there was a window he was
Was
getting into or something.
beside.
Yes, he
He
went.
tried and he got
tried.
blasted again.
I got bug
Gave up
zapped.
on that.
Nick was kind enough to roll 31 points of damage.
Yeah, I don't have
There's
very
so
much
many.
left.
There's like 2 10s in there.
There was 2 10s. By the way, you didn't give me my damage.
I have not. Sorry.
What a V12? Am I down to 12 now?
Yeah.
43 minus 30.
Yeah. Let's get everybody clear. I'll take a shot at it. And then worst case scenario is we heal up, or heal somebody else up to make sure that they can take the next thing.
Just keep trying.
Well, I figure Ravenlaw's got to be the first one, and I feel like the Sun's got to be the last one. And so it's just figuring out those middle 3.
Now you like a history check and see if I know anything about the history of this place. Just kidding, that's a terrible check to do, but
Go ahead and do an investigation check. That would be kind of the solving of a puzzle.
Ooh, can we all do that?
Anyone who is investigating can. Or you can do an
I'm
insight.
flying up to get our fucking buddy. So
Flying up to get your
My
buddy.
pride won't allow you to. My pride won't allow you to take me.
Go ahead and do a
now.
contested athletics check.
that's fine. I'll save my flight.
No, you already said you're gonna.
I want the contested athletics check. Ooh, a guidance.
I'm trying.
you
I'm just
skip
gonna
it
tell
back.
you.
hey, I would like to use
I'm going to use my
guidance
Flash of
on-
Genius
on
to add
Ian.
4.
That's another what?
That's a D4, isn't it?
No, a D4, yeah.
Yeah. So we're up to 18
There you
plus whatever the D4 is.
I dodge away from you.
All right,
Yeah,
then
no.
screw you. I'm leaving you up here.
What was the D4 for guidance?
So I will say that. So you had your flash of insight, which added how many?
Yep. 4.
I don't
4?
know
So
if you
that
carry
could be-
me, though.
18. Okay, and then so with the guidance added on, you were able to gather some clues. One of the things that you're assigning a value to the depiction of a castle based on the fact that it looks a little bit like Ravenloft, but it is a castle.
What if it's the dragon?
Right. All it is a castle. Per the poem. So a literal from darkness to light. Wizards are very literal. Except for when they use a little bit of poetic license.
Okay, so the moon should come first?
Okay.
Especially with it being a new moon, that makes sense.
And then
What's the next line?
Oh yeah, you could easily carry me.
Yes, he could, especially on the way down. Getting up would be a much more difficult task.
Yeah, you can do it. I was just trying to roll. You can carry.
All right, so from darkness to
Bring
light.
some darkness. reveal the
Darkness to
order.
light. Unlocking insight. Brace
I was
wisdom
actually wanting
touch.
you to beat me so then I
To
could sit there and
be
pout.
the owl. Tower profound. Quest to dark castle.
Okay. So going backwards. So sun would be the last one. Castle.
Castle.
We're
Owl.
going.
Right when we land though, I run
That
90
new
feet
moon.
away from this whole entire situation.
Oh yeah, me too.
Reveal the order.
So what if it's the new moon and then the bat, then the owl, and then the castle, and then the sun?
Let's give it a shot.
All right, go ahead and type that in if that's what you're going with.
I'm 90 feet away. I don't care.
Castle. Sun.
All right, the tiles are locked into place. And who is pulling the lever? Or who is pulling on
Everybody
the
get clear.
door?
I'll pull it.
I'm already
Once
clear,
everybody
dude.
else
You're
is
good.
clear.
The
I'll
whole
move
heart,
back.
the whole heart
That's
battle
fine.
thing ain't gonna shock me at all.
I'll dash 60 feet away.
All right, everyone is 60 feet away.
Once everybody's clear, then I'll give it a shot.
All right. So as you pull on the door, you see that it starts to open, and then there is the crackle of electricity in the air as you watch
Shit.
60-10 electric damage, lightning damage shoot out around the castle. You hear bits of masonry starting to crack, and somewhat with your perception and with your close-in encounter with this tower, you realize that you're not sure how many more times the tower can do this and not succumb.
How did you roll 31 with 40 tens?
Because I
rolled
rolled a
high.
lot higher.
60 tens.
Because he rolled 2 10s, a 7, and a 4.
I was waiting to see if it was going to be more or less damage in that one. And it came awfully close.
All right, so
Right.
as
Opinion screaming for Esmeralda because this is bullshit.
so the sun and the moon are locked in and they will not move anymore.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Reveal the order.
I'm going to repost the section of the so you've already got them arranged from darkness to light. Unlocking
What if it's
insight. Embrace wisdom.
owl for wisdom, and then the tower, and then the bat for when we go to see Strahd.
All right.
Darkened castle ground. I don't know. I'm not good at puzzles, actually.
Just makes sense to me.
You know, it would be a great thing you could do. Too bad that nobody has access to augury.
I do. Wow, that would be so helpful. What a useful spell that is.
That would be a useful spell. So
What
suddenly,
does augury do?
as soon as that insight comes to you, you begin thumbing through. You begin spinning your Mistwalker amulet and reading it. There is a moment where there is a feeling as you are holding it in your hand that it's like the expression, "What am I, chopped liver?" suddenly floats into your head, which is something that one of your old uh, mentors said when you were being trained up as a druid. And the response comes back, "Weal."
Feels good.
Okay, guys. I think maybe this is it.
Do you want to do the honors of pulling the door?
Sure, I can do that.
All right.
Perfect.
As you pull the door, there is a vision that comes into your head. A vision of a collapsed tower, rocked by thunder and lightning. That it turns out doesn't happen because, yeah, you got it right. So you instead open up the door to the castle, and there standing before you are two golems, or four golems. The flagstone floor within the tower is scattered with debris. Several old crates are positioned near the eastern wall. To the south, a tattered curtain partially conceals the entrance to the tower's vestibule. In the center of the room, a 10-foot square, indentation catches the eye. Within it, four pulleys are affixed to sturdy iron chains that extend upward through individual holes in the decayed wooden ceiling. Attached to the chains, four imposing clay statues stand tall and formidable. Their stoic expressions and imposing postures instill a sense of ancient power.
My God, you guys, it's an elevator.
Neat.
So do we go look in the other room first, or do we just go up? Or do we like yell?
I'm gonna ask
Hello?
Penelope if she knows anything. Like, what are we looking at here?
There's usually an elevator here. And when I'm here with Esmeralda, we just step onto the elevator and say go up, and the elevator rises.
And you've never seen her have to do anything? No buttons, no levers.
No, she did say
Come on,
don't.
girl, you're an engineer.
She said don't touch the golems. That's what she said.
All right.
So as you look up from
Now,
the indentation, you can see that up on the top floor, there's three levels to the tower. That there is a a wooden structure up on the third floor. It would seem that the elevator is all the way at the top.
Who puts an elevator all the way to the top?
Do we do like an investigation check to see if we can see anything around?
Yeah, you can do an
Well,
investigation
if
check.
they just speak and command it, can we just tell it to come back down?
I'm up for anything.
Go ahead, Miev.
I just want to stand like next to the indentation, I guess, and say, "Come down."
The golems shrug and then start to lower the ropes as the elevator begins to descend and goes down and stops at the second floor.
That was somewhat successful.
Ask them to do it again.
Yeah, I'll do it again.
As you tell them, go down, again, they start to lower and even seem to kind of have a look on their face like, why didn't you say go all the way down in the first place? And now, resting in front of you is a ancient elevator controlled by vocally controlled golems. Pinion, even with your weak investigation check, you do notice that there are crates around it, and you actually open up one. Go ahead and roll me a d6. In one of the crates, you find 20 wooden stakes.
Oh, I want to open one.
All right. As you all begin to loot the crates of whoever's gear this is, you find 4 lengths of 50-foot hempen rope, 2 10-foot chains, 8 garlic bulbs, 4 flasks of holy water, a heavy crossbow, and 20 crossbow bolts.
I have a feeling a headless guy used to be here.
Go ahead. I was going to ask who wants this all in their inventory, and somebody did their homework, and so it's going to go into his inventory. The flasks of holy water, the heavy crossbow, and the crossbow bolts.
I'll give the heavy crossbow to Sir Arthur. And all of them. All the bolts. Gives you a better range weapon than your stupid ass javelins. Even
Hey,
though
I'll
you
take it.
use strength. Even though you use strength, but still. When you do hit with your crossbow, it's a little better than a javelin.
All right, you now have a heavy crossbow in your inventory. All right. Is everyone on the elevator, or like in Baldur's Gate 3, is somebody not on it and then you start to ascend and you have to go back for them?
Oh God, that's a freaking word.
Yep, been there. Been there.
Or they come running from all the way throughout the entire thing in order to get to you? All right.
I run on there before everybody else gets on there and flip them off and say go up.
Remind me of this when we start off the next session. As you are getting ready to ascend up the elevator, there is a voice. Please hold the elevator. No, wait. What is... How do I do a Vistani accent? Was it like Russian? Please. Oh, no. I can't do a female.
It's like
I'm gonna have to practice my
Scottish.
Russian female. I'm gonna have to practice my Esmeralda voice for next time. But you see
I'm pushing the
Esmeralda
closed door button. Closed door button.
approaching you with 3 rabbits strung across her back, looking around as she is approaching the dead carcasses of wolves and naked men as she moves up her driveway. Um, did I miss something? And we will end there with an introduction to Esmeralda. Penelope is incredibly happy to see her, and we will learn more about your fated ally, who will be able to give you lots of information and answers to questions that you might have about where to find the other items of power in order to be able to confront Strahd.
Awesome.
It is the evening, and you have till tomorrow evening when you are supposed to go and have dinner with Strahd. All right. We will see
One
you.
thing, can we have Penelope work on Jason's resilvering his sword
She would
during the
be
downtime here?
she would be happy to do that.
Awesome.
All right. We will see you all next Sunday.